Dun, dun, dun. Today on Conception Craft is Claire, we are going to make a craft about Mary.
Yeah. Hey, so you know what this is supposed to be? You know what
Jesus?
this represents? Good guess. A lot of people think that, but no, this is actually Mary. So today is the feast day of the Immaculate Conception of Mary.
Let's get started. Dun, dun, dun.
Now, really there's no bad way to make this craft, but basically you're just gonna kind of open up your package there, and you can decorate your spheres any way you like. We decorated ours here on the outside. You can decorate on the inside or the outside or both, but if you decorate on the inside, be sure to let it dry before putting the picture of the baby in. We talked about this. This picture actually doesn't symbolize Jesus. This symbolizes Jesus's mom.
Yeah, okay then.
So, just like you were in your mommy's belly, and Jesus was in his mommy's belly, Mary was in her mommy's belly, and that's St. Anne. And when Mary was conceived, it was a little bit different than any other baby. She was conceived without sin. So what's really cool about loving Jesus and being in a relationship with Jesus is that Jesus doesn't know time, because Jesus is eternal. And he is so eternal that he can actually save his own mother before she was even born. How cool is that?
I have a question. What is
Conceived?
conceived means?
That's when every human person begins their life. At the very beginning, the very second of your first day of existence, that's called your conception.
Like the first day of school?
No, believe it or not, school is not the beginning or end of your life.
I said that isn't like that. Like when you're first born, like what?
Right, except that when you're first born, the day before, you weren't born yet, but you were still alive. And a lot of days before that, you still weren't born, but you were still alive. But there was one day where yesterday, you didn't even exist yet. So it's a really good question. What does conception mean? It means the beginning of you being you. Do you know what original sin is?
No.
No? Well, it's a good thing we're doing this show, because we're going to talk a little bit about original sin. Do you remember when Adam and Eve were in the garden?
Yeah.
And they made a bad choice?
Mhm.
And then God was really kind of upset about the bad choice.
Why?
Because they made a bad choice. They made a bad choice against God.
How?
By not listening, by not behaving, by not doing what God had asked. And so they got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Well, that was what's called original sin. That first bad choice.
That they ever made?
The first bad choice that they made, that's right. And we inherited original sin. All human beings inherited it.
Is it God?
Well, Jesus is not a human. Jesus is the creator of humans. But you're right, there is one exception. There's only one human ever who wasn't born with original sin. The one human that was born without original sin
Is Mary.
Today's reading was about the angel Gabriel coming to Mary when she was older, and that's where we get the Hail Mary from. Gabriel said, "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with you."
The same thing as Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Then.
So you know the song, Daddy's favorite song at Christmas time?
No.
Angel Gabriel from heaven came.
The angel Gabriel came from heaven and talked to Mary and said, "This is the day your baby will become born." Yeah!